What is going on, Mullen fans? In this video, we're going to do a strictly live price action. We're going to take a look at the charts from the 30-minute going forward, let you know what it's looking like in the short term as well as the long term for Mullen Automotive stock. I know a lot of people don't really pay attention to the technicals when constantly Mullen stock is getting pushed down every single day. But people also know what is coming here soon. Mullen starting production soon, as well as Mullen being in the oversold zone for so long. Any big news catalyst could push Mullen up, and it also has short squeeze potential. So even though it is heavily shorted, heavily manipulated, you still can use the charts as a reference for the time being, especially on frequent days where Mullen Automotive does not have any substantial news to put out for the company. Looking at the 30-minute, you can see there's a trend line here at the bottom around that 72 cent, 72.50 level. Mullen dropped below that, hitting a low of 68 cents before consolidating here lately. And today, with the latest 8K coming out, you can see that Mullen Automotive is currently double tapping the low of 68 cents here again, looking like it wants to bounce. It wants to repeat this move back here and push up. Mullen did get up to as high as 79 cents per share after hitting that low of 68 cents. This is when Mullen initially made that all-time low, that new all-time low of 68 cents before pushing back up, and it seems as though it is trying to retrace again above 72 cents here soon. Also down here on the RSI, notice that it is slowly but steadily trending up, making a higher low on the RSI. That is a good sign as well, with the MACD curling up. TTM squeeze has some more work to do before curling up, but it is starting the process. On the 1 hour, not too much difference. The RSI, like I said, is creating a higher low. The MACD did cross over green here, but it's kind of compressed, as you can see the sideways action here. Then the TTM squeeze, once it crosses over green, that's supposed to indicate a sharp rise in the price, in which it did here. But following that, it's just been sideways. It always seems as though the green candles have way less impact than the red candles. Every little red candle that happens, the price gets pushed down drastically, while the green candles does not have much power at all. But keep in mind, Mullen also has been having record high of off exchange volume. Just last week, Mullen's volume off exchange got up over 80% of its total volume, not even hitting the lit exchange. That's just my opinion, but that could potentially be the reason for all of Mullen's buying pressure when Mullen hits the green side. Why doesn't it affect the stock price? The 2 hour chart, on the other hand, the TTM squeeze is just dipping into the red, but that's usually a bad sign. But at the same time, there's a green candle coming in while it's dipping down to the red, especially here on the MACD as well. And also pay attention to the RSI curling up as it dipped into the red. So it could be a false breakdown, and Mullen could potentially curl up from that low of 68 cents. On the 4 hour, you could ultimately see where the TTM squeeze is heading. Looks like it wants to cross over green soon at some point, just like it did back here. And Mullen got that big move to the upside, close to $1 range. The MACD is curling down but still in the green, while the RSI here is curling up. So it could very well indicate a curl up here on the stock price. And as I'm recording, you can see that Mullen stock price is starting to recover some. It's almost at 70 cents again. You can look here on the daily, the TTM squeeze. You can see the difference between the TTM squeeze here and back here. This looks like it's highly compressed. It's like narrow red candles. You see some dark ones and light ones mixed in, as if it's trying to cross, push back up to the green side, but it's just being held back from doing so. And Mullen has not had any significant news to put out recently, as well as the upsets of, no news that's supposed to have been coming out. But this TTM squeeze going down here was most likely organic pressure, where the bulk of the dilution was happening, as well as finding out executives were selling stock of Mullen Automotive in the mix of all that. So that was definitely a bad time. but continuation here, you can see that the TTM squeeze is starting to finally curl up slightly. It's still being compressed down in this area. That's why you got to zoom out and get the big picture of what's going on. The MACD has been in the green this whole time since around end of March. And as well, down here on the RSI, remember I drew out this trend line at the base of the RSI around that 20 to 21 oversold levels. And it did actually get a pop off of that low level of 20 to 21. That's when Muln Automotive went from 72 cents to right at $1.99 to be exact, before drifting back down. I don't know if it's going to retest lows here on the RSI, but it's quite possible with the TTM squeeze still being in the red. But who knows, Muln could also not retest the low of 2021 RSI and just get another pop up if this TTM squeeze crosses over green, maybe with some news or maybe just a technical move to the upside. This is not financial advice. These are just my thoughts and opinions. And looking at the weekly, I haven't seen a MACD stay in the green this long on a stock since April of 2022. The MACD has been in the green while the stock has been getting pushed down. Most people might not look at the monthly chart, but as you can see, the TTM squeeze is curled up here on the monthly. The candles went from light red to dark red, indicating that it's wanting to go to cross green, as well as the MACD here is already in the green. But however, the RSI has been flat, kind of similar to back here before this big pop to the upside. Let me know what you guys think about the price action, us going through these charts in a short-term, long-term view. If you like to see more videos like this, if you would like to look at stocks and use these type of charts and indicators, my Webull link will be down in the description. Also check out the Finesse store and get your charged AF gear today. Link will be down in the description as well. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. I'm gone.
Go. Blessed in abundance. Look who raised from the dungeon.